Okay, welcome back, and we are talking about, of course, conspiracy news. That's what we do here, and some of the things that they don't bring to you, so we're bringing it to you. So here we go. This is reported by the BBC, and as many of you know, as many of you have been following, this is Brexit. Brexit is a thing, finally, apparently, maybe. Who knows, really? But okay, so let's see what the BBC had to say about this. This is breaking news. This is hot stuff right here. So the EU and the UK, that's the European Union and the United Kingdom, have reached a post-Brexit trade deal, ending months of disagreements over fishing rights and future business rules. At a Downing Street press conference, Boris Johnson said, "We have taken back control of our laws and our destiny." The text of the agreement has yet to be released, but the PM claimed it was a good deal for the whole of Europe. The UK is set to exit EU trading rules next Thursday, a year after officially leaving the 27-nation bloc. It will mean big changes for business, with the UK and EU forming two separate markets at the end of free movement. But the trade deal will come as a major relief to many British businesses already reeling from the impact of coronavirus, with feared disruption at the borders and the imposition of tariffs or taxes on imports. As the deal was announced, Mr. Johnson, who had repeatedly said the UK would prosper mightily without a deal, tweeted a picture of himself smiling with both thumbs lifted in the air. Yes, yes, yes. So after a long, hard-fought battle, four years or more, it's more than 4 years, Brexit finally becomes a thing. And what I want to point out about this is, good for them, they got something done, right, is the speed of government. And notice this. Oddly enough, about all of this and how this works is this was voted in, right? Whether you follow this UK politics or believe in Brexit or not, none of this matters. The point here is, to me, when I read this stuff, is look how long it takes anything to get done. Once the bureaucracy has entangled whatever it is into their web, into their countless tentacles of the Leviathan large governments, and union states like this, the European Union, it ends up nearly impossible. You have to pry it out with an unbelievable force of will. Like, even though this has been voted and through referendum and they won, right? They won enough to get to actually exit the European Union, Brexit. However, 4 years later, four plus years later, this is still going on, and barely. I mean, how many PMs did they go through? Prime ministers. This is the third, I think, since Brexit, because they was one after another, just couldn't get shit done. It's crazy. It's unbelievable, and this is why I think we need to be very, very careful with governments and bureaucracy, because once it's enshrined as something, it can never easily revert to the way it was, you see? And so we get these larger and larger points of just dysfunctional government that just will never go backwards. We can never easily undo any of these things, and yet, instead of looking at some of the bad things that need to be undone, we just tangle up more stupid laws and stupid things into the bad things. This is not headed in a good way. Like, no matter what the legislation, if you don't go back and try and change and fix the things that are broken before you tack on new BS, this is what we get. And just be careful when you ask for government to change things by force of law. You see how hard it is to really get out of things. So, yeah, just wanted to point that out. It is an important topic, I think. Like I said, whether you believe in the politics of Brexit or not, any of that, it's irrelevant. It just the speed of government is what it is, and it's unfortunate that we live in that world.